CFR News. Welcome back. Shalom Balance Paradise. Debate the cause in the building with me. And we had to give a balanced, entertaining view on the madness which is taking place in the Gregorian year of 2021. Clubber hurls vile and racist abuse at a bouncer in my city of Birmingham.
Right, and there's a lot of black people in Birmingham. Enough black people in Birmingham for the longest. So you can't tell me that's an isolated incident where there's no other white people around that have got black friends. They're saying, nah, we're in a dangerous time at the moment.
I was gonna say we're very much in a dangerous time where it's gone past the point of people, you know, being bold and brave enough. You've got this, you know, as people would deem her as this she-devil, physically assaulting the security guard who
she knows she can. We know why certain women can behave in this manner. There's certain areas of the planet where they couldn't behave in this manner because of the effects that they would have incurred and they would have brought upon themselves.
The results, consequences and actions.
Consequences and reactions.
Can you go there and get fucking nigga plastic man.
You can behave like that, be that racist in this society, and there will be no comeback. No serious comeback to you there and then on the spot, as has been exemplified by the video, right? Because she just turns around and walks off. And in Birmingham as well, that's the thing. There's enough black people in Birmingham. How are you getting away with that? Where is it? What part of Birmingham's that?
That's
not near the Bullring.
It's near the Bullring still. It's Broad Street, the main drag for going out and stuff.
I don't know that much about Birmingham, but I know Broad Street and the Bullring.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
It's crazy. You've kind of said it, but I'm still shocked of the level of boldness that, you know, and she didn't look like she was, you know, that like intoxicated or anything. She wasn't totally pissed out her head or nothing.
No, but I've done a couple of videos on my channel already where I've shown that like the confidence is going up. Yeah, boldness, like it doesn't take too long. I mean, this generation has been cut away from a lot of British historical past where they think, right, when things like the Real McKoy get shelved for like 30 years. Yeah, you're cutting historical links with certain types of humor that white people found funny and invested in.
Yeah, boy, take about your my face now.
And it cuts their link with black people.
Exactly.
That's been like what happened to the Real McKoy has happened through several other different spheres of black endeavor in the UK, to the point where you have a new generation now that thinks that we haven't done anything, that we arrived yesterday, right? They're hearing about Jamaicans who came to this country, sat down and didn't do that for 30 years and now getting deported because they never had any passport. So they're thinking that we haven't done anything in the last 30, 40 years. All the stuff that we contributed to in terms of the music industry, that's all been shat on, bought out, rebought out, masters bought, disappeared off. And then we've got a music industry now where you wouldn't even have thought that reggae was a big thing in this country. Do you understand what I'm saying? Reggae used to be a huge industry in this country.
Massive.
Where's the reggae labels? Where are the reggae labels? Where's the legacy of that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Anytime we try to get a foothold in this country through anything successful, we might do, but it's not going to last more than one generation. Why? Because the powers that be are trying to scrub us like a stain, and they're not allowing us to have any longevity, right? If you think of all the guys from the 60s and 70s, think about when you was a kid in the 70s, think about all those garages that black people used to run, used to fix your cars under the arches.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Those should have developed into proper garages, kind of like Quick Fit or something.
Multinationals, like of course, man. You already know the thing.
Hold on a second, right? Think about Carnival. Think of all those black guys that used to build the speakers. You watch Babylon, you see them the soldering, building up, stealing the speakers. Think of all those. Where's the black speaker from the 70s and 80s? Where's the carnival speaker, certified carnival type? Where's that speaker? Where's that boombox? Where's that bass bin? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. The capabilities there, the know-how's there, the technology's there, the willingness is there, but the powers that should have never.
Two generations down, still relative to us. Where's the legacy of that? But no, you're running to buy Kenwood and you're running to buy Sony.
Pioneer.
And Pioneer and shit when the Brit up the road was making it in front of your face. Right? I'm old enough to remember walking through a cloud of smoke in my uncle's bedroom and seeing wood and foam and the
plywood.
Do you understand? Yeah, and they were putting it together, and I looked up, I saw that picture of Bruce Lee on the wall, and my uncle was like, "No, you're not meant to be in here," and picked me up under my arms and took me out of the room. That's how small I was, right? But they were making speakers for Carnival. So all of that industry that should have been a business, that would have been a credible business. You would have had Japanese people, Chinese people from around the world going, "Oh yeah, I want those speakers built by the black guys in England."
May I dream, peace to the eye, Rastafari, one love.
Look at the innovation that would have taken place if that would have been allowed to flourish. We'd have been talking about like like how you got mini subs now and stuff, which can kick out more sound than just your standard 12-inch Magna, for instance.
We would have hit that a long time ago.
This is what I'm saying.
We'd have hit that a long time ago. Yeah, now I'm dealing with QSC monitors and stuff like that. No. Now, where's the Notting Hill monitor? Do you understand? Right? There's about 4 or 5 disciplines that we have not been able to continue with, to the point where now this she-demon could wake up tomorrow and think we ain't shit. Do you understand? Because she's seen the only way is Essex and all that stuff where they've carved out. But all the people that when I was growing up, the English people used to think were thick as dog shit. They're now, the only way is Essex. Yeah. And I've got a 4x4. Yeah. Right? And all the people that sound like that who English people told me were thick as dog shit. When I was growing up. Now all of a sudden they got their own TV program. Yeah, right, you're right, you're right, darling, right, babes. And they've all moved down to Essex, haven't they? Right? And
mate, the things you sent to me about that bird. What the fuck are you going to do? Leave it.
This is what I didn't want to happen.
Right, sorry, when I was growing up, all those people were thick as dog shit. Right? And you weren't meant to be, but they're doubling down. They're doubling down on their old culture. And in order for that to flourish, all of the beauty.
It was a damp and moonless night. My heart fluttered like a caged bird as I walked through a deserted.
The beauty and everything that we created from that Real McKoy era, that has to be destroyed. Do you know what I mean? So you've got no comparative. That's how you get a beast like that. That's how you get a confident thing like that. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. We've made no contribution. They're just, they're either criminals or the bouncers or, the...
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not.